Also, it's not Luke. It's Megatron. Remember?
Oh, jeez.
I will kill Optimus Prime.
He figured out he can do that, and yeah.
The Autobots will be destroyed.
Anyways, last time we were finished on D tier, right? Unless we're feeling bipolar today.
Are you feeling bipolar?
No.
You regretting anything that you see? Resenting some decisions in the past?
Well, yeah, I think Neon should be higher, but
Neon has nothing. Where are you getting this from? Where is your imaginary girlfriend coming from?
I would put her above Scourge, simply because
Sure,
she's
why
got
not?
an NSW.
Actually, yeah, put her above
Scourge. I mean,
Faceless Black Man.
she's not as cool as Adam. Oh, okay.
oh.
You think she's? I mean,
We
I
can
think
put
Adam should
Adam
go above
higher if you
Flynn.
want.
I
Put
can't.
Kind of
Adam.
I can't hear you. Luke's thing is very
All right,
distracting.
go put Adam above Flynn. Yeah.
That's
Keep
right,
Neon.
turned
No.
up the,
Keep Neon where she was. Yeah. Adam. There you go. There you go. All right, we're good. We're good.
All right.
This looks neat.
Am I recording?
All right.
Okay, so
Wait, did you
I
say
have
what
been
about your
made
recording?
fully aware of the people that completely disagree with my take where Ruby is.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you, and I will not change my mind. She has nothing to her that makes her higher than C.
I mean, she does call you an idiot. I think that gives some points.
How does that give points?
Because it's endearing.
Oh, I guess.
It's endearing. Okay, yes.
Her first date is literally just watching her eat cookies. That was it.
Well,
Are
yeah.
you just a food fetishist?
No. Also, this is bothering me. I
Then-
gotta change it.
Does people eating food turn you on?
No.
Vonnie just likes to
Wait,
cite
Vonnie,
Yeah.
top of F tier is
Shit.
the worst of the
Yeah,
worst.
I know.
Get it right.
I know, but that doesn't apply to all the others, and it's bothering me now.
Why does that bother you now? We agreed on this for 2 videos.
Oh my gosh, fine.
It's been 2 videos, Vonnie.
So needy.
Yes, I'm needy. Mostly because it's been that way for 2 videos. Why are you changing it now?
F
Why are you
just
doing
has
this to the audience?
F has an exception because it's F.
All right.
Exactly.
It's got like double standards basically.
But I'm surprised you put Cinder in C tier, Luke. Or maybe you fought for it higher. I don't remember.
I can't remember either. Vanwild.
I,
Can you explain?
I wanted Cinda there because she's a psycho bitch, you know.
Hey, don't.
But I couldn't
Okay, I
put
think I was arguing for higher, but you guys wanted her in C.
I couldn't.
Roll the clip, Vonnie.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to find that edit.
Did I want her in B? No, I mean because B's are kind of like the homies.
Yeah, we kind of designated B tier as the homies.
Yeah, we did. Well, okay. I mean, Cinder is a pretty influential character in the game.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Every
pretty
time
influential, and she does give actual life advice too.
Yeah, she also helped us during the peak, getting into peak.
Mm-hmm.
Also, oh, damn it. Okay, they're going through her route. I was actually kind of entertained and surprised and weirded out. I guess every time I was going on a new date or route with Cinder, I was kind of eager because I wanted to know what was gonna happen next.
It was genuinely an adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like out of everybody, there was no low points with the Cinder date.
Yeah.
I think we did Cinder a little dirty. Maybe she should go up to A. She's a lot more
Mm-hmm.
You're a lot more
Okay,
angry.
so we have to debate where does she belong in it.
Well, let's put her because we have to still go through C and B. We'll get to A later. Just
Okay, yeah, just dump behind Penny, and we'll get to her.
All right.
but simply Ruby needs to stay in C. Just her route was just kind
Yeah.
of
When you put up
mid.
when you put up the picture for this, put an arrow saying like she, I tried to argue.
No,
Just
now
a-
listen. I loved her. I think it was her third event when we are at the edge of on the cliff of Emerald Forest and she bites us.
I think that was event
That was
I
the
think that was
2.
my
second one.
Yeah,
second one.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the second.
I thought her second one was the oh no,
The movie
was
one.
the one with yeah, the movie one.
No, the movie was third.
Third?
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like okay, so it was cookies. Then she gets angry at you, and
She
you
gets
go to
angry
the
You used
because we
Angie.
are angry. She was angry at us because we were conflicting with her idea of a team leader.
yeah.
She was
So
more
she was like, "Why are you like this?" Then
mm,
bites you, and it's like, "What the fuck?"
she was like, "Why are you always right?" And then she ran off.
Something like that. She was having a crisis on if she's a good leader or not because of how she thinks a leader should be,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, and it's
self-sacrificing
like
and stuff.
that
Yeah.
is a genuinely endearing thing. It's like after the second date, she was endearing, but the thing is that all she is endearing. The
Mm.
people that I put above are more than just endearing. They have stuff to them. They have the spice.
I guess it's an acquired taste
You can't even say
She
acquired
did.
taste.
or whatever.
She did build her. She did help build our weapon in just one day.
Oh yeah, that must have been exhausting.
Okay, we'll say she is
I forget.
she's definitely more of the goat compared to the Cobalt Ruby.
Well,
Because Cobalt Ruby, she needed 2 weeks to set up to set up the weapons, and where we at right now, we're still waiting for her to make our combination weapon.
mhm.
And she can't play video games worth shit.
She's so bad that without preparation, we just beat her.
We could have beat her, but yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like how
I
can
can't.
you lose that hard?
I completely forgot how the fourth event went. I just know that we
Yeah.
kissed her. That was it.
I forgot too. It's been so long, years even.
But
Dude.
Luke, do you remember how Ruby's fourth event went?
I have to think on that.
I just remember we kissed her, but I don't know why or how. I think we tripped. We tripped.
Yeah,
and
I remember that we tripped.
yeah, we freaking
I
tripped
thought it was a
and
little
mashed
cliche.
lips. That was a bit cliche. With Weiss, it was actually a more genuine kiss, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, because like you literally kissed her to show that you still want her, that she's fine the way she is.
Yeah, because
It's
she
like it's a
said,
different kind of cliche that you can actually get behind.
yeah, because she yelled at us about not having a family, and we walked off. I
Yeah,
remember that. That's why Weiss's was so much better.
yeah, because
There
like
was a
she genuinely, she let her temper just go off. We weren't even that mad at her. We just gave her a consequence to her action, and she genuinely felt bad for doing it.
something Weiss doesn't actually come across a lot, and when she actually does face consequence, she's now realizing, like her actions do have consequences, as someone even who's privileged will face them.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So yeah,
and it's like that's how we ended up with her in her fortress of solitude, getting through the door.
hmm
So after all we talked about, do we still think Ruby deserves
Yes.
C?
Yes,
Hmm.
she may be the homie, but she ain't that much of a home girl, if you get me.
Dang.
I mean, I think we can give her a B.
Yes.
I will settle for the lowest B. How about that, Luke?
Even
Fine.
behind the Shokan or whatever it's called, Weiss calls it.
The summoned Beowulf.
Alright.
I can't wait for people to complain about the fact we raised her 1 tier.
As for second,
There you go. There you
or
go,
well,
audience. You happy?
I guess second or third.
If they watch the video, they're gonna see how hard I fought to keep
All right.
her.
Real quick, Vonnie.
Yeah.
Put David back 1.
Okay. Is that for you?
Oh no, that's just how I feel.
Alright, for
Well, here's the real question: Is
Should we put-
Velvet better than David?
No.
I don't
Okay.
know. Velvet isn't in TR.
No, it's cuckold. NTR is when you actually try to cheat.
Oh. Even
Oh,
weirder.
Velvet doesn't want to like deliberately cheat. She just wants to fantasize and roleplay.
Like she wants to share David.
There's actually a point where she does tell Coco, like, don't you think the thought of David, doing me is arousing to you? And then Coco gets all blushed because she
Because
actually
they act
agreed.
no, because like the Coco brought up the fact like they role played it. Not Coco. Velvet brought up the fact that they role played it.
Yeah. Coco just wants to watch, basically, like, the hell.
I don't think it's fully watch. I think she does want to participate because Emerald is full on. She wants to watch.
So does Coco want to peg David or like?
Oh gosh. She
I think
probably
she might
would.
want to be dumb. I could. Okay, people, feel free to call me out on this, but I think the role play in question was Velvet was on top pretending to be David.
Wait, really? I thought it was.
I could be completely wrong on this. It's been so long since I did that scene because I genuinely do not care about Velvet.
I mean,
like
if you do
when-
both Velvet and Coco, then it's better.
You don't got a choice in the matter. You have to do both.
Oh, okay. It's been too long. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like okay, if you want Coco, you can ignore Velvet for a long time. You can do one Coco event without Velvet, but no matter what, you need to be at a certain relationship level with Velvet to progress Coco.
Wait.
Well, I definitely don't think Velvet needs to be the lowest, but I don't think she needs to be third either.
So now that we know that we don't like Coco that much, is she above Lisa Lavender and also?
Oh, I like Coco. I like Coco.
I meant Velvet.
Velvet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Below, I would say. Okay, here. I think Wester's above Lisa, and then Velvet's below Lisa.
Or wait. Or
There you go.
oh, okay.
There, that works. Oh, well, how do you guys think? Does that look good to you? +4 or 5?
I don't really care.
Okay, so what about Miss Boom Boom Fang daggers?
Boom boom dang. Gwen?
Boom boom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gwen.
Um
Her semblance makes inanimate objects explode.
I mean
Here.
Like with Ruby, she's just endearing.
mm-hmm.
She's only got one event, right?
Yep.
She
Yeah.
is the most awkward girl in this whole thing, I think. Which I think is
The
the
thing
only
is
thing
that I kind of have a weakness for awkward girls, but she still doesn't get that many points with me.
Also, I like how I chose this smile as opposed to the other ones.
Her smile is hilarious.
She's like,
It's
I'm
like-
totally going to kick your ass.
It's like she knows we're judging her at the moment.
Yeah. Dude, that reminds me when I was playing Onward earlier today. This little kid was playing, and it was the most. He said the most adorable thing. He said, "I'm gonna kill you." I was like, I couldn't be mad at this little fucker.
Without context, this smile would actually seem like a confident woman. That's literally about to kick your ass, but I just can't think that because
We
this
know
is just
who
her
she
forcing
is.
us.
Mm-hmm.
This
Yeah.
is just her forcing a smile.
Yeah.
Alright. Andrea. Is Andrea below Gwen or...
Above.
Mm-mm.
I don't
In
mind
the
that,
short
honestly.
in
I
the
don't
short
mind.
time we have Andrea, she left a bigger impression on me
He.
than Gwen.
He male
Whatever they
cousin.
identify as.
How about the what is that? What is that thing again?
I think it's
That
the
group.
Knicks.
The
Also,
Knicks. That thought that was
Ben
the.
Wild got a vanity choice. I get my vanity choice here.
All right. Go ahead.
It's like he got Howard on the top of C tier.
Or you gotta,
Biased.
you want, if you want to discuss it,
I
go
don't
ahead.
really
What
care
is,
that much because like, who am I going? Who else am I gonna put there? The
if
fucking
you
cardboard
don't if you
cutouts who go
don't care
behind him.
if you don't care that much, then why are you bringing it up?
It's because funny.
What do you got to say about Howard? Go on. Where do you think he belongs then?
I think he's mid.
Howard route when?
Howard Route, yeah, Minos. Where's the where's
I'd
the
be
enemies to
curious,
lovers?
but I don't think he will ever get a Howard route.
Probably not.
I got a call. Hang on. Just keep going.
Alright. I'll wait
While
for him.
he's calling and can't respond, we're gonna put Howard behind Andrea.
Don't you dare.
Oh no, I forgot he can hear us.
I didn't say he couldn't hear. I just said it while he can't respond.
Oh.
Dun,
Yes.
dun, dun, dun,
I wasn't
dun,
doing
dun,
anything.
dun, 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 dun. Do it. Do it. Do it, pussy. You know you want to do it. There you go.
Go back up.
Why?
Go back up.
There's nothing for you to see.
I didn't do anything.
Only glory to Estoska.
Vanwild, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back now.
Alrighty then. Back to what we were doing. Were we on Monster Girls or?
I think for the rest of C tier is pretty definitive.
Yeah. Rasnek, you can. Or wait.
Because like
Or-
we actually debated it when we got to the monsters. We actually debated on where they should be on the back.
Should we put David above Howard just because David always kicks his ass pretty much?
It is funny to see Howard angry. Sometimes.
I just said okay. You know that one anime voice actor that old anime used for the villain, but it's not the old man voice actor. It's the young guy voice actor. He'd work well in the nerdy type of situation if you let him.
You'd have to name a character for me to get a good idea.
God, I can't remember the names of the characters he played. But it's like while I'm thinking of that, let's move on to B.
Alright.
The
And we'll be here
homies.
forever. Yeah, the homie tier. How definitive is the placement of the homies?
So, Luke, I assume you want Winter to be at the top, don't you?
She is staying there.
That's surprising.
I fought hard to keep her there. You guys wanted to put her in C.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
I did.
I'm gonna have to look at my receipts. I don't
It's
know.
like you guys. So it was between A and C. I wanted her to be in A or S, and you guys wanted her to be in C. And I was like, okay, we'll go down in the middle. We'll put her at the top of B. You little son of a bitch.
What I mean, don't you think the flame don't you think the flame might be one tier above, one place above Winter?
No, because he just cryptically shows up. This is what he does. He helps us. He helps us out. Tries to tell us something, and then he's like, "Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you the thing anymore because I want to be cryptic and weird and be an asshole and make you wonder about it forever and ever." and just completely get it wrong
And get
No,
because
Winter,
you are
Winter.
too cryptic to give me a warning,
give you
you little shit.
give you a weird middle name.
Yeah, give us a weird middle name. To be fair, he never made that our middle name. We chose that to be our middle name.
Because
Winter did tie us up. Ignore that voice crack. Winter did tie us. Winter tied us up
yeah,
and beat the shit out of us.
Yeah, but I
Let us
feel like
puke.
what she contributes to the story adds so much more flavor.
She pissed off Wise hard with that one too.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
do
it's like
like.
the way she comes in, shakes up her life, feels genuinely sorry for it once she realizes, oh wait, you you do love my sister.
Yeah,
Hmm,
she thought. I can see how she thought we would just want, like, just a harem. Just a bunch of
Not
girls
even
that are
it wasn't even
both.
just a harem thing. At first, she thought you were after the Schnee name,
Oh,
and
yeah, that's true.
she still had that thought while she was torturing.
hmm.
That's the reason why she was trying to have you confess to only dating her for the Schnee name.
She had to beat out a confession.
She didn't even get the confession.
Yeah, I know. She didn't. My point is that she can't get a real confession. She
Yeah,
has to just make one up.
it's like I still remember the description on that there's blood and vomit on the floor. It was a disgusting scene.
Ew.
Ugh. Good thing they didn't show that part. Anyway, I think Gennaro should go above the flame. I like Gennaro.
I agree.
I just wish her forehead wasn't so big in the CGs.
Oh yeah, it is pretty big in the freaking dance.
Yeah, like it's good
Dance
here,
series.
but yeah.
See, here's the thing about these characters. There's a way they look as like their sprite, and then there's a way that they look in the CG.
I think the flame's gonna keep going down because I like the twins more than the flame.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when we like were resurrected or whatever at the end, I did not like how our new clothes looked. They
I,
looked terrible.
I think they look okay.
Come on, man. That armor was shit.
Well, now that I think of it, where did David get the beard from?
He's got a beard?
I
No.
think. I don't
No, he
remember.
does not.
I don't remember this.
I could be
David.
wrong.
David did not get a beard. That's you're thinking of Agni. Agni's got the beard.
Maybe. He definitely looks a lot more rugged.
Just look, buffer and is new and taller.
Mm-hmm.
But
I just
his
thought of
arm,
something, right?
what's
Mm-hmm.
up?
So Jack has a massive face scar at the end of the battle. Does Aura get rid of scars?
That's a good question.
Because
Well,
by
look at
2 years,
Weiss. Look at Weiss. She's got a
Uh,
scar on her eye.
oh yeah.
yeah,
She had that because her aura was low, and she couldn't prevent any damage. And then
My
aura healed.
theory, my theory is that if you run out of art, or well, no, that doesn't make sense. What?
Yeah, there are injuries that the body can heal itself, and then there's what aura prevents. Aura more so
well,
prevents damage than it does heal it, right?
Hmm.
Or is that the
it
other
is
way?
described more like an armor that heals a little bit. Because it does accelerate the healing process of like getting sick, breaking your leg.
Oh, there you go.
But
Accelerates the healing process. So that means even for deep scar tissue, even for deep wounds, like it would just accelerate the healing process
well, okay,
into a
so
scar,
Weiss got that scar years ago
right?
before the academy, but only
She,
2 years later in J2, Jack has no scar, even though the scar was massive on her face.
Huh.
that I'm pretty sure that was just like a, f- a burn, like a first, is it first or third degree that's worse?
Do you not know how much damage a third degree burn does?
Okay, just making sure. I believe she had second degree burn. her face.
Second degree wouldn't look that nasty.
I know that the way to heal a burn is with tilapia skin. Like a third degree burn. Tilapia
Yeah, because
skin
like
can
the
help
way I always interpret it when she got that face scar is that ain't healing. That's staying.
Would have been cool if it did stay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Is Jack completely healed in the second one?
yeah.
I
If see,
think.
they released a
I
CG
thought
for Jack
Yeah,
in
but I thought
JPDE.
she had some scarring on her face.
Oh,
I believe she
I'm
did,
sorry.
man. Like some. But we'd
Darn it,
have to
I'm
go
not a
back.
patron anymore. I can't check.
We'd have to go back and look. Anyway, let's continue with C. Yeah.
Yeah,
Twins.
I agree. The twins are higher than the flame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tatiana bigger than the flame? Sorry, I will never say her name right.
Tanya.
I think so.
Yeah. But then,
Is she better than Willow?
nah. I don't really
But
know
not.
Willow. I think Collie's better than Willow.
I don't know Willow too well, so I can't form an argument.
I am a person that appreciates a character that can see through other characters, especially the MC.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, she does earn a lot of points with me for that. Also, she kind of just plays wingman for you when it comes to winter.
Well, that's moms for you.
Yeah. Well, no, that's not moms.
It's not
Moms would have.
moms. Yeah.
Moms would. Most moms would have stopped you if it wasn't for the fact that she could read you really well.
Man,
Unlike every
Yeah.
other mom in this series, Willow can read her daughters.
Collie literally put a condom in Blake's letter
Oh
because she knew that 'cause she knew that we were gonna go do it.
Maybe she just really knew we were the one.
Uh-huh.
Also, this would mean that Willow is the best mom in the entire game. Oh wait, no, never mind. Peach is there.
Peach
And Raven.
is a really good mom. I feel like she'd be a really good mom, but we don't have any mom scenes yet. Other than
Oh.
like her taking care of Janara for like a few seconds.
Collie ahead of Willow.
Hmm.
Collie.
Are you
Just
fine with that?
because she
Luke?
was being, I don't know. Just like putting a condom in there. I think most parents hearing that you've been like, okay, how often
Yeah,
do we know Blake is
she's
sending?
promoting safe sex.
Yeah,
How-
that's
Answer my
that's a good-
question. That how often does Blake talk to her mom?
Hardly at all. Pretty much never since she left the White Fang. Even before that, actually.
And Callie was always concerned.
Yeah, but think about that. Despite being, resented by her daughter, she still continued to support her no matter what.
Oh, that's the bare minimum of momdom. Come on.
I mean, what do you want exactly?
I'm just trying to figure out how did she get? Hey, I have a boyfriend. Here's a condom.
So it's revealed that Callie has a second faunus trait because in lore they get some sort of second one when they reach puberty, and hers is that she can smell who you've been around, I guess, and even how close you are with them.
Huh.
She
And-
gets a fucking cheat code.
Yeah, so she can practically read almost. She can tell pretty
I can
well
smell
what
you,
you've been up
baby.
to.
Oh my god! I just imagine the most scared. She has a Terminator scene. I hope to God she has a Terminator scene where she goes like, "I can smell you, David.
I can smell.
I smell you through the smell of the palm trees, David.
I'm just thinking of that one meme with Morgan Freeman. I can smell you, David. No, okay, so look at Willow. What do we know about Willow?
I know
Alcoholic,
nothing.
Right? Pretty much paid no attention to either of her daughters. Made Winter pretty much leave. leave their family. I mean,
Willow
how is
seems like a hands
Okay,
off.
okay. Time to play more Willow defense. I
go
got you
ahead.
guys. For all my fellow Willow fans here, I got you. All right. So after she was told to give up alcoholism, the one thing that Winter never did was actually fully give up contact with her mother.
Mm-hmm.
She always stayed in contact with her mother and was uh, Winter's vent piece. Anytime uh, anything happened in her day, Winter would vent to her, and I think that uh, that is what ultimately got Willow to commit to not touching a drink ever again, other than just the doctor saying you can't drink anymore.
That is pretty commendable. Kicking a drinking habit. I wouldn't know how that feels, but I
Yeah,
imagine it's hard.
and she doesn't even like get onto Weiss about. She doesn't even get onto Weiss about the fact like I'm better now, Weiss. Why can't you see I'm trying? She just lets Weiss go do it
Mm.
because she knows she needs to let it out.
So we have a mom that's willing to let go of her addictions for her children, and we have a
Yes.
mom that's willing to stick by her children despite being pushed away. Hmm.
Yeah.
Do
I
you,
want
I
to.
feel like Willow. I think these two moms are probably on the same level as each other. Just
Honestly,
one gets a
yeah.
cheat code.
Yeah,
A
I'd say
little
they're on the
bitch.
same level.
just one can smell David's relationship with Blake.
I
One
can
one
smell
has
his stigma.
nasty ass piece of shit.
Oh my
Wait, if
god.
she
All
can
right.
smell David when they first meet, that means she was able to smell that he's with other women.
Yeah, funny thing is that she couldn't smell Penny because, well,
Robot,
Mm. Yeah,
yeah.
it's funny.
but she can
But,
smell Evelyn.
yeah.
She could smell Bunny. She could
Yeah.
smell Cottontail.
Um,
All right. What about Blake and CL?
I think.
I
I
think
do think
Amber.
CL's below Blake. I'll
I think Amber should. I think that I'm really
I
trying
want you
to.
to remember that she did technically sexually assault us in our dreams.
That
I
is
mean,
weird.
yeah.
Before you say like she should be higher
Yeah.
than CL, I want you to think about
I'm
that.
thinking. I'm thinking. Amber.
She's also a bit
Shit.
selfish.
That again. That wasn't being. I mean, David told her that she needed to be selfish because she was being too selfless. Remember that.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
had this
I got.
conversation last time, Bonnie.
Okay, you know
Ah,
what? It's a good point you got, Luke. Because if Amber hadn't had that damn, if we were having this before the stupid ass wet dream update, this would have been a different tier list.
It would
You
have been
know?
a really different tier list. I would be putting her higher, but it's like I get it's in my dream, but I could still feel violated for that. I know
All
you didn't
right.
actually touch my penis, but I if according to him, it felt so vivid. So as far as
Feel.
David's mind is concerned, he was touched inappropriately
it's
by
like
Amber.
it's like if you were still conscious in a operation but couldn't feel it.
Yeah, because like he was talking like as if he was actually in a cheesy porn video.
Yeah.
He's like, who
He
talks
did.
like that?
Yeah. I forgot what he said exactly, but he said something about dessert and how he wanted chocolate or
Oh,
something darker.
I
I'll,
think if I remember the lines correctly, I could have this wrong because I'm not gonna lie, I did feel betrayed by being assaulted by Amber. It's like, I want dessert, Amber. She's like, oh, I can whip up some dessert real quick. It's like, nah, I'm thinking, something
oh gosh.
chocolate, something. I was like, I can make some chocolate cake if you want. Like, no, I want something darker.
Also, she likes
Hey,
vegetables.
David in the kitchen. Yeah. Yeah, she does. She does have a quite the obsession for greens.
Yeah, like the only weird people I know who like vegetables are my mom and Amber.
Amber's
I
definitely
like
weird.
I like
Creepy
vegetables.
sex weirdo.
I like some vegetables. It's just
This damn character right here, this woman, this ghost.
You know what we need to do? We need to make like a fake investigative, like a fake documentary about Amber.
that would be funny.
It's like,
And we could
uh,
even have the voice actress get in on it, like kind of like an interview.
it's like
But that pro-
I did not touch David Cabbage,
The cabbage. Have like
and
a
we just
whole
have
court.
just
Have
record
like
me
a
being
whole.
David, being like, I was just in my dream. It wasn't me, you know. I was saying things I would never say to anyone. It's like, who would say I will uh, give you a nice cream pie?
Why does Amber have to be a perv? You know, this was the whole reason for this update. It's just for the audience.
If I remember correctly, the Amber Wet Dream thing was also paired with the Neo Wet Dream.
They didn't come out at the same time though.
It didn't come out at the same time. I could be remembering that wrong.
No.
It's like when that happened,
Amber
I took a break from JPDE for a long time. So it's very possible. I just thought they came out on the same update.
because Amber was a pilot, and then after the good feedback, they went with Neo. And they put her in a Ukraine outfit.
so that's what that is.
Mm-hmm. It's like I don't know if it's like a yukata, but I do know that it's Ukrainian. Anyway, let's move on. Thelia.
How are we feeling
Um,
about Thalia, boys?
Thilla route win.
I feel like
I feel like Jack would rip her fucking head off.
yeah, definitely.
Wait, I don't remember why.
Because they're sisters.
Oh, I thought Bella was there's. Oh wait, they switched bodies, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah, so alright, we're talking about Thelia, but we're also talking about Bella's personality though.
Yeah, it's weird. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
So I really at first I was gonna put Sun above Thelia just because Sun is like
Our
a
homeboy that
workout.
works out with us, but he has nothing.
He's got nothing. There's nothing really entertaining about him except you just see his dumb smiling face every time we go to the gym.
Yeah,
Other
it's
than
like
that,
it's not even that entertaining when he harasses Blake.
I don't know. I thought that was pretty good.
that's not harassment. That's just friendship.
Friendly banter.
Exactly. But does Sun deserve to be a lot above Paul and Dina? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Because Sun does more than I don't think May deserves to be that low though. I think we should put her above Paul and Dina. And Rico.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure, her arc is actually pretty good, you know?
Yeah, they
Her mini arc.
Yeah, but her arc is pretty good. But how does she contribute to the homie triad?
Doesn't she make us learn like a valuable lesson?
I don't
uh
remember that
Like
lesson.
me neither.
Odd
But
arc.
I know she helped out with the Knicks, so that's homie material, isn't it?
Listen, the only help out she gave was the fact that we needed her help with Evelyn.
Yeah, I mean,
That too.
Mercury helped us with Peak and protecting Penny, but look at where he's at. We gave him E.
That's the only reason he's an E.
Yeah. Other than that, he's just a prick. That helped make Titania.
Yeah.
I mean, at least put him above Enrico.
What do you think, Luke?
What do you think?
It's like I don't know. At this stage, our relationship is kind of purely transactional.
That is a good point.
Well, Vonnie, I guess the last verdict is up to you then.
As like transactional relationships are things that exist, but it's not, to me it's not as valuable as a non-transactional relationship.
Is it really transactional if we become friends at the end?
Yes,
Dang.
because our friendship was built on the foundations of a transaction, and we did not get any freebies from them after said transaction.
Huh. I don't know. I think she's.
As like the reason why these people are higher up, like the twins, they gave us a job, they gave us advice. It's like they still pay us after we come back, and they just said you have to start as a flyer boy because you fucked up, kid.
Fair enough. But,
It's like they actually did be the homies. Like where the fuck did we put Emerald again?
A.
Oh, there she is. I see her now. Oh, that makes sense.
But, I think she's good where she is. I guess. It doesn't make too much of a marginal difference. Hmm. Whew. Alright. Da.
The only thing interesting is like the conversation you have with her at the dance.
Mm-hmm.
So Ozpin,
Um, I
He's a
think,
he's an asshole, but he's a right asshole, you know.
yeah,
For the
sometimes
most,
a funny jerk.
yeah. He was gonna expel us, right? Why did we put him in homie? And the homie,
I don't know. You guys argued for it.
I I think I actually wanted him there just because he was a good character overall.
Yeah, I think that's why.
Like he was a good conflicting character, so I didn't want to put him.
Maybe we throw him somewhere in C, like
Hmm.
icy.
Well, that would put him in the same tier as Wesser, and I
Oh
like the
no no no!
satisfaction.
I don't believe Osmond should be in C tier. No no, that's
Why
not what
not
I
ahead
said.
of David?
Well, I also like the satisfaction of him being higher than Wesser.
Well, it's like he's not really a homie because he acts like he does everything in his power to look like a villain to us, the player.
Hmm.
Because like he is constantly secretive. Is like he's friendly at first, but the more we go, is he at the top of this conspiracy poll? Is he going to fight us at the end? In the end, he didn't fight us, but he did put like major barrier blocks in front of us,
He does get
and
in the
not to
way a
mention,
lot.
he's a thorn in the side to Professor Peach,
Mm-hmm.
our best homegirl. What do you want? You want to call that man a homie?
Mm-mm-mm.
A homie that fucks with our homie?
I guess we could put him at the top of C tier.
Oh come on, really? You're gonna let him
Maybe.
talk? Think about this. I mean, this is Osmond's a dick, yeah. Most of the time he's right, you know.
Just because
Mm-hmm.
you're right doesn't mean you're a homie.
I mean, when we had nowhere else to go, Osmond let us in, right?
And then
Mm-hmm.
they immediately decided, wait, we're too much trouble. I'm kicking him out because he's trying to find out our secrets. Because he's trying to find out who he is.
Ah, I don't know.
Uh,
He's a
hard
really
to tell.
good. He's a good antagonist. I think that's really
He's
what's
just
carrying him.
he's a good anti-hero though, you know. Like, okay, I get he's not really a homie, alright. But my defense was that I didn't put him in B because he was a homie. I put him in B because he was entertaining whenever he was on screen, creating conflict.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was also more entertained with him interacting with Janara. And I was more entertained when he got Salem involved with Janara, because I wanted to see how those two interacted. And the scene with Janara and the shaved ice was also just really wholesome to see. So there you go.
Feels like the devil and the angel on my shoulders right now.
The real question is, who is the angel?
Oh, that's pretty obvious.
Me!
Oh, okay.
But I'm telling you, the one person ain't a homie.
I think he's good where
And like,
he
I'm trying to
is.
kick manipulators out of your homie group. It's like he fucked with Glenda, he fucked with Peach. He basically put Amber through mental torture by not letting her die,
Oh boy.
just because he didn't he couldn't he put a student through torture just because of it. Just because he has a vendetta against Salem. It's like, yeah, this is for the greater good. But it's like, Amber is a mess. You somehow managed to get a girl that says yes to everything to be the fall maiden. So she was the ultimate tool for you.
No, I mean, she ended up double crossing because of David. David talked her into that, you know.
Very strange.
And
The conflict within you is great.
I get what Osmond was doing to Amber wasn't right, but he was doing it to keep it out of the hands of Cinder. Remember? I mean, look at what Cinder was capable of before having full maiden powers, and now she has full maiden powers. The very thing
Remember,
that can
it is your choice, Bonnie.
It's the very thing that contributed to Osmond's death. Cinder was able to kill Osmond because now she has the full maiden
Make the
powers.
right choice, Bonnie.
Oh
You
my
know
gosh.
what must be done.
Come on, you can't deny it was entertaining, you know, seeing Osmond and Amber, you know, clash. Obviously,
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good anti-hero. He's not good. He's not bad. He's Osmond. He's
Yeah.
tough. He's tough love and wisdom.
You lost. I still got up to the bottom. My victory is sweet, and your blood is sweeter.
Alright, can we move on to Madonna then?
We had a lot
No,
to say about it.
as long as Osmond isn't in C tier, I'm good.
Alright.
Madonna, she provides spice, man. She gives us the juice.
Listen, she has my vote because she brings the capitalism.
Yeah.
She brings that rare meat to the table, you know.
Also, she is
Yeah.
a woman of great culture.
And great
She
taste
pictured-
as well.
She's the one that provides us all the smut we could ever ask for.
Eight babies and she's still rocking hips? Like, come on.
7 kids.
7? I thought it was 8.
Something like that.
John said 7 sisters, right? So that
Oh.
makes
Oh yeah, it's 8 kids. Yeah.
Yep. I wonder what's her secret.
she was a huntress.
Oh yeah.
So
She knows how to use aura.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I wonder how aura plays into giving birth.
Oh gosh.
Probably
That's a
makes
good
it
question. Actually, I wonder if it makes the pregnancy more difficult.
I think so.
I don't know.
Okay, so think of it this way: aura heals, but it also acts like a kind of a barrier. So why would your aura let anything that's not, bodily fluids exit?
Well, I think you can turn
That is
it
a
off.
part of.
So you think that they have to keep it off while they're giving birth? That sucks.
How do you turn off aura?
I don't know. I imagine it's like thinking.
What?
Is this like I am suddenly weak now?
Well, remember Mercury had to keep his aura off while they were
Oh
And
yeah.
and
So it's
even when he got stabbed, like he had like by reflex, his reflex would have been to turn his aura on, right? He didn't. He had to stop himself from doing that. So obviously, it's more of a mental thing, and less of a aura has its own mind. You know, that's not the case because we've seen from Mercury that you're able to turn it on and off at will.
but I think she's fine where she is. Y'all good to move on to A tier?
You know
Okay,
what?
Mister. I won't appreciate the woman that gives me strength.
What? She's good here. Or who could she be above
Gives you
then?
plus 15 strength.
She could she. I think she should be above Enrico.
Thank you.
Oh,
All right, I can settle with that.
yeah.
But is she truly below Sun?
I mean, Sun provides us with more, actually being able to get through the game. Without Sun, you can't progress to get to Madonna in the first place.
I guess he's got a good point, Luke.
Wait, how does he stop you from meeting Madonna?
Because all the fights, you have to go to Sun to work out, get buff, get strong, and fight through the enemies until you reach, Madonna's introduction.
Sun ran so Madonna could walk.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. I'm saying is if you were to play the game, without going to Sun a lot, you would be stuck at pretty much the metal blob, figuring out what the hell went wrong, thinking that there's probably a bug with the game.
Dude,
And
I
you would,
genuinely thought there was a bug with the game. I was going to report it. Unironically, I was going to report it as a bug that I can't get past it. Because, like, when you die, you just go to the title screen. And because, like, I'm a normal human being, I have skip on. So it's like I do a move, look at the aura, I do a move, look at the aura again, I get hit, okay, heal. Next thing you know, I'm at the title screen. It's like, what
Fair
did I do
enough.
wrong?
Skill issue, voice crack. Anyways, we good to move on.
Shut your titties. My voice crack season is going to end. Unlike you boys, I'm 25. You guys are still in your early 20s.
you're 25 and you're still having voice cracks.
Because it's the final year you get voice cracks.
Isn't so 25 is when is when the brain is fully developed finally, right?
Because
Something
when
like
your
that.
brain and body is, well, for the most part, so your brain's fully developed by that point, and your body still is still going to develop a few things later on, but after a while, it goes to a sharp decline.
So now you're a man then. You're 25 now. Congratulations.
Ladies, if you want to take my man V card, I will not argue.
Right. We don't have
Alright.
we don't have those kind of fans yet, Luke.
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure no woman watches our channel.
We just see one person
200.
say, I'm a woman and I'm 26."
Our voice
Might be
talent,
him.
maybe.
Luke, I got you. $250 on Patreon comes with, access to all videos, NSFW content, and Luke's V card.
Vanwild, get your girlfriend to watch our videos so that way
Oh,
we can be
shut
inclusive.
Shut up, bitch.
Listen, this is a male-only space. No women allowed.
Yeah, fair enough. No girls allowed.
This is the
Ignore
three
the
men-
one woman.
This is
Oh,
the three
shoot.
shirtless men.
I forgot about Jinsilla for a second there in the heat of the passion.
She's actually at an art festival right now. That's a block away from me.
She's doing a lot more with her life than we are right now.
Yeah, we're over here
Excuse
debating
you.
on anime
Actually,
waifus.
actually, you know what? As
Unlike
long as
you, I write stuff.
it's gonna start generating money. I write fan fiction too. I write girls in Panzer fanfic.
Do you really?
Who said I was writing fan
Yeah,
fiction?
Ah, no.
you, you
Writes fan fiction.
for girls und Panzer. Yeah, it's a great show. Have you seen it?
Not
Any
yet.
of you? Not yet. Mine, my current one that I'm working on right now is a crossover between Girls und Panzer and Transformers. It's fun as shit to think about. Because they literally, I mean, it's perfect. They use tanks, you know? It's an anime about tanks. So,
It makes
I just,
sense.
It just feels weird to combine anime women with panzer tanks.
but they make it a sport. See, that's where it's okay.
Murder. What is with Japanese and making murder a sport? Like murder isn't a sport; it's murder. Also, next.
All right. Cinderella. We said we would switch her around somehow.
He said cinder. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go from the top to low first. We'll find out.
hmm
All
Let's just
right.
fully establish where we think everyone is. So no matter what, Torchwick stays there.
This would also make Torchwick the best dad in the entire cast.
He is the best dad. And you want to know why? He actually thought about Neapolitan's safety more than Neapolitan.
Huh.
Because remember, when he found her as a little girl, he was trying to send her to the orphanage so she could have a better life than him. But she just kept coming back.
Hmm.
So he just kept her around.
And
And no
Roman.
matter what, he's always been in her life, unlike some people.
Roman ran so Neo could walk.
Exactly. We just need to put these on shirts now.
All right.
It's like we don't even put like the character except for Madonna. We insert name here. So insert name could walk.
Well, if we agree on Roman, how did John get here?
It was mostly his battle skills and the fact that he's kind. At the end of the day, he's kind of a bro. He just can't see
I just
past
don't
the
like his
bro
face.
lips.
His face looks like a baby, to be
Not
honest
to
with you.
mention, like,
Well, he
despite
is a
the fact-
baby.
Not to mention the fact, like, he may be dense, but he is really intelligent battle-wise. It's like, well, everyone's focusing like on the very immediate, hey, the thing's coming to my face. You can see what the enemy is trying to do within their head.
The guy's got good morals too, you know.
Yeah.
He still is the only person to have figured out Jack's semblance without being told. Like literally, he figured it out within seconds of her activating it. So
He just noticed the room was cold and immediately knew. He didn't know how it worked, but he knew something was going on.
Also, he kind of wingmanned us into getting Pyrrha, sort of.
Yeah. Without trying, he
Yes,
wingman
he
us.
did.
And that's kind of the ultimate wingman pony boy.
That is like another form of Riz.
that's
Yeah.
another form of being a bro.
Yeah.
Getting us hooked up with a girl without even trying.
We just put on that like alpha male music. The dum, dum, dum.
I'll be sure to edit it in.
Like think about that. How do you
It's
get?
like as we just praise him, it just slowly zooms into his eyes.
Like, how do you get a girl, you know, that was into someone else to actually wingman that meant
Yeah,
to
it's
get
like
attracted to
Kira
you?
was so into you, you couldn't see it, and then like unintentionally, You wingman for us.
Only Jean, only Jean.
Only
Yeah.
Jean could be the ultimate bro.
All right.
Pyrrha's good. Pyrrha's good where she's at though, above Coco.
Yeah, I remember we talked about her a lot. Where did? Oh, okay. Pythia's here.
Now,
Yeah, Pythia's up
I
here.
don't,
All
I
right,
don't
so
believe
Coco versus
Coco.
Raven.
I don't
Um,
believe Coco is that high up now. You know. Come on,
I believe she is.
Raven's route was fun though. What do you mean? You think so? You think Raven is less entertaining than Coco?
Yes.
Think so, Vonnie? You
Because
agree with
okay,
that?
here's the thing. Coco has a lot more of that spiteful spunk I love.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Well,
It's funny that they were literally arguing over coffee beans. Like she's that petty enough to do anything for a rematch that she did push-ups with him for coffee beans. But still,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they're good.
what's weird is that he just didn't go into Vale to buy more coffee.
right?
David's just lazy.
And I was like,
Yeah.
my first thought would have been like, okay, well, Jack is team leader. I'm at Jack is team leader, and she told me to get coffee beans. I'm gonna go into Vale because we're out of coffee beans here.
But
Weren't we walking off to go do that, and then Coco stopped us?
No,
I
she
believe
didn't. She didn't prevent us from doing it. She just stopped us at the fountain, going like, "Why aren't you fighting me?"
I believe we tried to walk off, but then she's like, "Where are you going? Wait."
yeah.
I do
Yeah,
believe
but
that.
she didn't just find us at the store and stop us. We could have just lied and said we're actually gonna go do it.
So, Vonnie, you think Raven deserves to be below Coco?
I want you to remember that Coco made me want to ask for an adult.
Is she now?
I mean, not Coco. I meant Raven.
Thought- Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think she's good where she's at. She also has her
Thank-
loungewear, which is pretty neat. No, you gotta
Her
admit.
loungewear is A tier. She's exactly where she needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
The real question is Raven above Peach?
I don't think so.
Um, Peaches. What the hell?
Sorry, but you're outnumbered.
I was too quick. All right, go Vanwild.
Make
I
your
wasn't looking
argument,
at-
you
wasn't
pathetic
looking at the
little
screen.
whelp.
I was looking at my notes here.
You wrote notes.
But
I'm
you
trying to
wrote
be.
notes.
I probably should have
I'm
wrote
trying-
notes.
I'm trying to remember and be as debatable as I can be here.
All right.
So anyway, I do agree. Peach is a great. She's very influential and a key part of the story.
Mm-hmm.
But and while she does have her cute moments, I just don't think she was as entertaining as Raven was.
Did you just say moments? She was a. I just
She
thought
can-
she
she
was
can
a
be
fun
cute.
character to be around. That's all. I didn't think she was cute. I thought she was just
You
like.
don't think
I'm gonna
Peach
do
was
what
cute?
I want. No.
What about when Cute was sorry. What about when Peach was in Peak in that hospital, remember? And she found the journal and Evelyn was trying to talk to her, but she was just staring at it with those starry eyes.
I
thought,
don't remember that scene too well.
You don't remember that? Okay.
It was just me. For me, I was just like, I respected it because she's just really passionate about science and discovery.
What about whenever? Don't you think it was cute whenever Peach and Titania started talking, especially when Titania found out that Peach adopted her?
Vanwild, are you fighting for Raven's spot to stay or for Peach to go up? Because it sounds.
Oh shit!
Yes, it sounds like you're trying to raise her up.
No,
Yes,
I'm just trying.
You know what I just did? You know what I just did?
I'm doing a Jean. I'm doing a Jean. If you think about it. I'm fighting for Raven. I'm fighting for Raven, but I'm actually wingmanning for Peach.
I honestly think Peach is above Raven.
Oh shit! What did I do? What the
I
hell
am
did I
such a
do?
genius. I'm so smart.
Yeah, it's smart. I did all the talking for you,
Luke, you didn't
bitch. You
do it.
literally,
Luke, you didn't.
I literally did the. I literally talked against myself. I debated myself and.
Luke, don't try
You know those.
to.
You know those moments where it's like, uh, Napoleon once said, "Don't stop your enemy when they're acting stupid."
Was that Napoleon or was that Art of War?
That was Napoleon, actually.
All right. Um.
Well, it's like I got the
Freaking A.
quote wrong, but it's like the energy's there.
Okay, while Evelyn isn't my favorite character, I do believe she is above Pythia.
Yeah, I agree.
You don't like that country hick,
I don't really prefer hearing the country hick when in bed with a woman, though.
dude. I'm really into country girls.
Mm,
I think it just depends
That's
on
a
the girl, you
it,
know.
she does wear.
I don't. It just depends on how thick the accent is, I guess, you know.
I imagine it as a pretty thick female country hick,
She does wear glasses.
and she does look
You don't.
okay. The way she's dressed, she looks like she's gonna go out to get boba tea.
Oh my gosh, you're right. She looks like
She's wearing a scarf too.
she.
Like I don't. When I think of hicks, I don't think of scarves.
But okay, the thing is, I think it has to do more to do with what was actually in Pura's wardrobe.
Hmm.
Because like, even though Pura probably has mad stacks, she probably doesn't really go out shopping too often.
Are we? But yeah, I think Evelyn should be above Pythia still.
Hmm.
What's your argument?
That's my argument. Well, hang on. What's your argument exactly? Why don't you think we don't even see Pythia really that much either?
Yeah. It's.
Not and
Because I
if
don't
you're
have
not
just
doing
a dream. I have a theory
alright,
that
what's your
when
theory?
we get to go in bed with Pura, we get to choose rather not if we get to fuck Pythia
Oh
instead.
my gosh.
You know, Minos would definitely probably implement that route. 100% agree with you on that.
And it's like
But
the fact that I get to fuck my own people in this game is 100% better.
but that's your only argument for why Pythia is better than Evelyn on a
Not
theory
to
that's
mention
not even.
she's also more. Uh, she tries to tease you more than Pure ever would.
Yeah,
Like
she does.
Evelyn does the same,
Evelyn.
but it's like. Also, you said Evelyn annoys you.
Yeah.
She's
Actually,
Yes,
a little
actually,
super
you.
I
annoying.
did
Why
say.
are you so
Yes,
defensive about
I
Evelyn?
did say Evelyn annoys me a bit. Yes, I'm saying character-wise, I think Evelyn is above Thea. She's a more vital role in the story. Pythia is simply, by choice.
Pythia
And you,
literally decided the fate of the ending
Oh.
by not
right,
helping Kira.
hmm she did do that.
I don't know. I think.
Evelyn was there the whole time, but Pythia's the one that accidentally got you killed.
I don't know. I feel like this is a Willow and Callie situation, and they.
But so if Pythia's the one that got us killed,
I
why are
Pythia,
you voting for her to stay above Evelyn?
because I was like, oh my god, it's ending. I could finally stop reading.
mean, is David?
I,
It's
also, not to mention, the fight was bullshit. So the fact that Pythia ended it for me was amazing.
also. Do we really care about David that much? He's in C tier after all, so I think she did us a favor. But
Bonnie.
yeah.
I mean, come on, Pythia's a good character and all. She's entertaining to
I
talk to
still
when she
win.
pops up.
Mm,
Do you think she's better than Evelyn?
I don't know. Like I said, I think this is a Willow and Callie situation. They're both kind of.
If you want to keep them there, if you want to keep them the same, then that's fine. We can do that.
Yeah.
We'll move on.
Actually, hold on. I want to do this to spite Luke. All right, moving on. because because your ego is on an all-time high at the moment.
You sound like Spider-Man's interrogation mode. Homecoming.
Guys.
Fine, I'm back to whatever the fuck you said this was.
Optimism Prime.
No, Megatron, there we go, Megatron. I'm back to Megatron.
Okay.
Alright, I think Glinda should go behind Peach.
Hmm.
Or, I'm sorry, behind Raven.
Okay. I'm kind of not sure in my personal opinion because Linda has 2 events, and I don't really remember them all that well. I only remembered what Bonnie said that one time when we put her up here.
And even I barely
was-
remember.
The first
Yeah.
event was fun and more. Oh shit! Yeah, I don't know the second
The
event.
first
I think
event we almost got in trouble, and we got the strict teacher CG with the slapstick.
Yeah, but I don't really like that event because it felt like it didn't add anything.
It didn't add anything at all. It's like the second event, in my opinion, also didn't really add anything. It just gave us a window to know that, hey, Peach may want the D in David.
Glinda.
Yeah.
But so I think I like the first event though, cause it kind of like what you said. It gives us a window into
That's a second one.
the one with the tea. It's the first event
Hmm.
where we're drinking tea with Glinda.
Okay.
Remember, you have to buy the tea and then take it to her instead of Violet.
Uh-huh.
They can just buy another tea.
I don't know.
There's no choice in the matter. It's just like you can just buy extra tea.
I don't think we can judge Glinda or tier Glinda too properly. So I think she should be fine where she is.
But what do we think about Ironwood's Ironwood?
I forgot why we put him in A, but he does a lot. It's kind of cool.
I wanted to put him in A because, you know, when we've lost Evelyn in Boratio Forest, it was
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
much the
Oh
only
yeah.
one that was. It was pretty much the only one that was supporting, like, us to go and get her, while Ozpin thought it was a, you know, he advised highly against it for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, he was the man with a plan, you know, like he got the crew, he got the ships, he got everything that we
I
needed.
think he spared 3 ships for to do the search party.
Yeah, that's commendable.
To be exact. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like that's not easy to just like throw away 3 massive ships to find something.
that's like if you stole oil from the U.S.
Yeah, if you stole oil from the U.S., you're getting that's the minimum ships that are.
And you know, with what we're at right now, I do think Ironwood should go at least above Glinda then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's the homie.
Yes.
Also, not to mention, like, just like in the first season, he's still he's still at odds with Ozpin in terms of like inaction. Because like Ironwood wants action, Ozpin wants inaction, and that was the main catalyst for why Ironwood wanted to help us.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not a man of inaction; he's a man of action. He wants shit to get done.
Yeah. Osmond always believes like, being patient and waiting, good things will come. But as we saw, that didn't really happen.
It's like it's almost like he thinks everyone else around him is immortal.
Yeah.
But
He's just been alive so long. He's just seen his friends die over and over again. He's kind of numb to it at this
Apathetic.
point, I
Yeah.
feel like.
mhm.
All right, Emerald, Luke, I think you got a lot to say about this girl.
um,
I'm probably the only one that did almost all of her thing until the John Wick part because I couldn't get it to work.
so pretty much Luke has all the power with Emerald.
Yeah.
I was saying, I'm pretty sure David killed people.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
She's the only reason why David has the capacity to kill.
Hmm, it's interesting.
As like, so Emerald is so good. One of the reasons why Emerald's so good to me is because she encourages David to get out of his comfort zone and learn new skills.
Mm-hmm.
And in return, David uh, changes, uh, literally bears the burdens of her life
Hmm.
because like she uses him as a vent piece. Because like I believe it was her second event, she tells you about her broken home, how her mother, how she tried to provide for her mother, and gave her those $500 apples. It's like Jesus, one apple costs that much.
Alrighty then.
Well, you don't think that she belongs all the way down here, though, do you?
I don't think she belongs out of here. She's next to Pythia.
All right, ahead or or behind?
Uh,
I think you want to put her ahead.
I
That's what
think I
feel
want
like.
to put her ahead.
All right, all right.
I
Alright.
feel so many people are gonna argue with me about it.
I feel like
It's
people are.
like, why are you? Why is she? Oh, why is she all the way up there? And it's like because she's kind of cool.
Yeah. Also, I don't
Yeah.
think people.
Also, the gun she gives you looks dope. So shut
Oh,
up.
okay.
We're using one of her guns, right? I
It
mean,
was gold.
it's
Huh.
gold.
Interesting.
Yeah, she turned on that Call of Duty 5th Prestige type shit.
Hmm.
Alright, Penny. I mean, come on. It's Penny.
But is Penny and Cinder? Do Penny and Cinder belong so far behind?
We will get to Cinder in just a second. We'll get to her in just a
Okay, so who is Penny above?
I believe
We
Penny
agree
is.
that they're at the bare minimum above Ironwood at the very least.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
All right.
But I
But
think you're
then the
gonna start
question is
arguing. You're gonna start arguing when I want her to be above Emerald.
because there's not much to her.
I mean, and the thing is, you're kind of right.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of Penny is just her inner conflict with being human or machine,
Mhm.
and that doesn't really change at much. I mean, she sees herself as more human. Then she gets like she's cocky because she thinks she also knows that she's immortal because she's really a machine. She sees herself as human, but she's also cocky and nonchalant because she knows that she's an immortal kick-ass machine until when. And then what happens? She realizes that she's not immortal and she breaks down.
Mhm.
She becomes scared. That part that part kind of felt good to see, like good to see
I feel that
you get
that
some growth.
related to a lot of people
Yeah.
because we don't really see most of the characters come into conflict with their own mortality because they all are fully aware of their mortality. That's something that they don't need to really think about.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's different for Penny though because
Yeah,
This is like a
I said it's
first.
interesting because
Oh, you
That's the
said
only
interesting.
person.
Okay,
Yeah, and I say it's interesting. Yeah,
my bad.
yeah, but is she above Pythia?
Mm,
I think she's okay. I feel
She's not
like.
above Emerald, but is she above Pythia?
I feel like she
How
could.
about this? Can we hang on? Can we put? I'll be more okay with this. Can we put Emerald above Evelyn, and then Penny above Evelyn?
Uh,
I just don't.
I
I
will have
just
I
don't
won't
think
argue too much here. I just want to know why is she above Evelyn?
why she's above Evelyn because I feel like her story is a bit more richer than Evelyn's. I mean, whose story do you think is more entertaining, Evelyn's or Penny's?
hmm.
I'll say I remember more of Evelyn's, and it's just because I
Remember,
remember the conflict she has about the fact like her entire life is almost dedicated to killing her last surviving member of her family.
was that was that her dedication really? Just killing
She
on Andrea?
she she became a huntress. One of the reasons why she became a huntress was to kill Andrea, or find a way to cure them,
Mm-hmm.
and also to have a big family.
If I
You
rem-
know, I gotta say, Evelyn's, backstory is definitely more unique. But like I said, personality just kinda annoys me a bit too much.
I was like, I'll let it happen. I just wanted to know why.
all right, you guys are gonna have to guide me through this because you guys.
Okay,
We're moving Emerald next to Raven,
yeah,
Okay.
and
right
Penny
there.
goes above Evelyn.
All
Yeah.
right. There we go. All right.
And now Cinder.
Where does
She's
she
our
go?
pyromaniac, seductive psycho,
I can fix her.
rapey
I didn't
kind
have the I can fix her complex. I was just like, I want to
of.
get in that complex.
She's gonna burn your dick
Kind
off,
of like
but
how some.
It's called the danger wink.
she's gonna turn that thing into a hot dog.
At least she can blow that hot dog real good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but okay, so she's definitely above Ironwood. Is she above Pythia, Evelyn, or Penny?
Hmm.
I mean,
Because like
it's
remember,
okay.
we almost remember every single event Cinder has.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's because each of them is almost just as entertaining as the last.
Yeah, so it's like, does she win that by entertainment factor alone?
Hmm.
I think
Is the
she, I
question.
mean, definitely think, being with her was more entertaining than being with
Yeah.
Emerald, or Evelyn or Penny. So I definitely think she needs to surpass them.
Okay.
Uh. I
Now,
Now it now we're not gonna put Emerald in the picture for this, but I want to know: do you think she is above of the any of the following: Raven, Peach, Coco, or Pyrrha?
hmm.
I don't. She's kind of matched with Raven, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think she's above Peach, entertaining wise. I mean, right?
Mm.
Yeah, you.
Is like I am more than willing to concede all the way up to Coco if people
Well,
want it.
well, what if? Because I still think Raven is more entertaining than Peach.
Hmm.
So what if we switch those two? What if her ego just deflated a little bit, enough to switch Peach and Raven, and then we put, her
Uh,
above Peach, Cinder above Peach.
hmm.
Do we still think Peach is? Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so
So
if I
you
got
get
this
you
right, Peach will be behind Raven,
right
and Cinder would be above both.
above Peach.
Uh,
I think she's equally. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that too. Honestly, that's better. Yeah. I do think Cinder is more memorable than Raven in some ways.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like
'Cause
every
you can,
single event is extremely memorable. I
yeah, you could,
remember her backstory.
I always got the feeling that she always knew how things were gonna play out, and there was nothing I
And
could
her,
do about it.
yeah, and her backstory is far better than the damn Cinderella remake that Rooster Teeth did. What is it with Rooster Teeth and just stealing
Screwing stuff up.
fairy tale backgrounds? Oh, they're not unique anymore.
All right,
They're just taking old ploys and putting it in their show.
all right.
All right, S tier. S tier.
The best of the
Yes,
best.
babes.
Why stays?
Why
No,
stays?
no good
Really?
choices.
You
Yes.
don't think Neo? You don't think Neo?
Hmm.
Neo
Go
can
about.
get next to Weiss.
We're gonna have to argue about that, but let's
Oh,
find a place for
gee.
Yang first.
Yeah. All right.
How dare you! You dare torment me like this!
I just like Yang. I'm sorry.
Listen, I like Yang too, but the Yang does not get the bang here.
uh.
I think Neo's got the better rack of the two
Oh shoot.
anyway.
Or well, see, Neo's cheating. All right. She's really tiny, so it looks like she's big.
That's not the reason why.
She.
It's the reason why she looks like she's bigger is because she's not having her hands crisscross applesauce.
Oh shoot.
That's the actual reason. Because we can't really. Okay, if it wasn't for the fact that her CG is actually shorter than us, we wouldn't be able to know that she's actually smaller.
She's a dang
Also,
drunk.
there was a boob size inaccuracy in that Neo wet dream. Like
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
they
she had
doubled,
giga boobs.
Like what the
they
heck?
doubled inside. I don't know what the animation or art team was thinking when they made him that big, but
I'm
there's
pretty
a
sure it was a different, not safe for work artist for that one.
Possibly. If so, then
Therefore, the
shame on
direction
them.
was probably way different.
well, like I said, I don't like them when they're too big, especially when they're out of proportion with their body as well.
I don't like
Yeah,
it
it's like
when.
I can definitely agree that's like the proportion felt incorrect.
Very
I
incorrect.
don't
Yeah.
feel like that's how Minos would operate if he knew, if he had like if he if he actually decided I'm going to put an actual boob size for each character because listen, we got some same boob syndrome going here. Because
Mhm.
if we look at Kira and Yang, they kind of look on par with each other.
Uh-huh.
But are they though? I don't think so.
Who knows?
I don't know. I don't know. I think they are
And
pretty
Cinder was
similar.
always more flat in the show. But
Um,
why does she look like she got a bigger rack this time around?
I always thought she was on par with Ruby in
Well,
the
I
show for some reason.
thought that no, definitely not Ruby. She was
I
definitely
think I just thought she was a size bigger than
Like maybe one more size bigger.
yeah.
Do you remember in season 1 where Jean is stuck in the tree and she's looking down at Pyrrha and the camera angle just goes
Yeah.
right down in the Pyrrha's cleavage? I mean, her rack is like about the same size as Yang's. I mean, come on.
Allie. Allie. So I'm calling my cat. Allie, you alright?
Yeah,
And
pussy.
I don't know why, but I feel like Raven. I don't know. Raven feels like they just be like one size slightly bigger, like a pix, almost like 3 pixel height bigger.
Well, Yang had to get it somewhere, right?
You're saying that she stole 3 pixels of boob
I can't believe we're getting in a tangent on breast sizes.
because he used it as a point.
Breasts are important.
Because like we're arguing where both Neo and Yang should be, and it's like I like Neo's rack more, and it's like okay, now we got to talk about tits.
No, I was just simply pointing that out.
Alright.
Okay,
Listen,
but
I am
Neo-
the man of the porn, so if you start using porn points as a point for a character, I'm going to argue the point system of the boobs.
Okay, yeah, he's too powerful, but then Van Wild, we just stick to other stuff.
You gotta stick
You
with
know,
what you know.
Yeah.
I have
you
all
know,
the power in
there
the
you go, man.
world.
You take the porn, you take your soundtrack, and have fun with that. You know,
I like my soundtrack.
or
Soundtrack.
your soundboard. I'm sorry,
Oh.
your soundboard. Megatron. I can just imagine Megatron flipping through human porn.
Oh gosh.
Sorry about that. I was trying to find the male one and I accidentally pressed it 1, 2, 3 times.
Theo, I think needs to be above Yang.
Ah!
Yes!
Ah!
We agree on something!
Uh,
Look, alright, think about the ratio to Yang. Not breast size. I'm talking about route choices.
oh jeez.
Yes, thank
When you
you.
play when you play JPDE, you can almost never, and I mean never, not go with Neo unless you're specifically trying to just play for the sake of different routes.
Yeah.
And if you're playing like a normal game of JPDE, you almost certainly want to go Neo.
Because like she adds so fucking much to the story. She is
Yes.
so much flavor.
And if you do all 4 her routes and you do her dance and everything, like, then she'll continue to still be an influence during the fall as well. She even fights Emerald for you. She gets so torn.
Because she's like,
so sad.
because like she was like, they are dead because he's dead because of them. They will die.
Alright, Neo is
Mercury barely made it out alive.
I'll concede, but Yang is still my preference.
It's like if there's one scene I want you to animate, Bonnie, it's Neo versus Mercury and Emerald.
Oh
She
yeah.
only fought. Pretty sure Mercury didn't die, did he?
I
No,
don't
I said
remember.
he barely made it alive. Barely made it out alive.
Alright, yeah.
I think she cut off a leg.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought he was already
Yeah.
an amputee.
He is an amputee, but he cut off.
But
a
he's
robo-
got
but she cut
he's
off a
got the
robo leg.
cyborg legs.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
The sisters.
What about Jacqueline?
Be-
The sister.
Bella
I'm sorry, Jack, but I think
Oh,
Bella's
no.
No. It's already you already took y'all enough to get me to put her up here. She stays there.
These are hard characters to.
Listen, if we're going to live through this, we must agree that Bella is
Best girl.
I don't know about best girl, but
Yes, she is.
Jack is the older sister.
Bella.
Of course, she's better.
I mean, Jacqueline
How does
didn't.
that make sense?
She was born first.
Jacqueline didn't.
Tell me where in the porn category that makes sense.
She was born first. Sorry, Vanwild.
No, it's freaking Luke. I mean, Jack didn't try to rape us.
Yeah.
yeah, but also she literally did the ultimate apology in her culture.
Yeah, but
Literally even begged if it pleased you to kill her on the spot.
Remember who saved us when the molesting was happening? Jack knocked her ass out.
That automatically makes her higher than Bella.
Wait, sorry, was that Jack or was that Thelia?
Pretty sure it was Jack.
Shit.
No, Ilya.
Shit, it was Thelia.
Really?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, did she actually?
Yeah, shit, it was Thelia that knocked her ass out.
Huh.
Oh man, yeah, cause I remember she super speed past I remember she super sped past
Wait,
Evelyn
was
and
she-
Penny.
was she in A tier? I forgot.
Ran into the room and knocked out Bella.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah. Okay. That makes
If
me
anyone's forgotten the audience, Bella is literally my wallpaper for not my wallpaper, my lock screen for my computer.
Oh shoot.
Is it a CG or is it just a sprite?
Sprite. It's her smug sprite.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's staying.
but Jack did break down the door and pretty much foil her plans just enough for Thelia to come and knock her ass out.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see your point there, Luke.
If
She
she didn't
wasn't. She definitely
genuinely,
was.
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
If she genuinely didn't feel sorry for what she did, she wouldn't have literally almost begged us to kill her while bearing her head down to the floor.
Yeah, you better voice crack.
And after
I
after
haven't
re-
drunk in a while.
after her reset, she was in a better mindset after that,
Yeah.
and she wasn't with Wezer. She didn't want to be. She was only with them because the boss had an insane amount of power and magic to possibly heal them, as long as they did what they were told. Yeah, Bella might be better than Jack, man. In this.
Really, Vanwild? I thought you were with me.
I am
Oh,
the ultimate
okay, okay, okay,
manipulator, the
okay.
winner of
No,
games.
oh, no, no, no. You come on. We gotta let Bonnie talk now.
Come on,
Bonnie,
Ah.
Bonnie, make your argument.
convince me that Bella isn't better than Jack.
And you can't use the rape this time. We already went through it.
Oh gosh.
Don't worry, don't worry. That is a major factor that I
It is a
consider when it
major
comes.
factor, but we also factored in how sincere and desperate her apology is.
All right. As
Jack did give us her semblance.
as someone who has a weird affinity to having more um
Boys,
no, it's
More
someone who has an
strong women.
affinity to have friends that happen to be women. I appreciate the dynamic between David and Jack. Um,
you think I didn't appreciate? Why do you think she's an S tier?
uh, on top of that, come on, keep going.
You're not. You're
High
not.
Belladonna would have been in S tier if she was going to be David's mother.
Like, I'm
She would
not. I'm
be
not
up
saying.
there if she was.
I'm not denying that we've been through thick and thin pretty much with Jack. This whole game almost.
And she's been
Especially
hearing
when
the
we.
thick and thin.
Yeah, she's been. she's been hearing it too. She's a real G for that too.
Eh, eh, eh.
Dude, imagine if
Yo,
she was paired up with Cobalt and Ashen. Jesus.
Oh gosh.
She would
I.
have killed herself.
Oh man, I think they're good. I
Yeah.
think they're good.
All right.
You can
If anything, they're
No.
if anything, they're a Callie, Willow situation, I guess. I don't know.
I think they're good where they're at.
All right.
But
All right.
no.
Oh gosh.
One more thing. Go up to S tier.
One more thing.
All right.
Neo needs to be above one.
Oh
Shut
god.
up. No, I fought this hard enough. Oh, come on.
Oh jeez.
What?
Okay. I've been waiting to use this argument. All right, let's go.
All right. Round
So
one.
I told Vonnie this a day or two ago. But one of my biggest arguments for why staying at S is her sheer determination. Because when she officially became your girlfriend, and then realized, wait a minute, I have to share him with Evelyn, and she realizes she's not fully okay with that, but she's also not fully against it either. Uh, she doesn't get discouraged. She literally says, "I'm going to steal you away from them." As like she takes it as a challenge. And it's like, to me, that is a level of grit I respect the fuck out of. And she was so committed to this that she actually accidentally used it as a point to her sister on why she needs to stay in the relationship. Because she says like, well, no, I'm actually going to steal him away from And then Miss, excuse me, miss.
Huh? Oh.
Don't you think that that can create problems with Penny and Evelyn, though?
It can create problems, but the thing is that she's not trying to do it
Well,
in that way. She just wants to become the way
well, I
she's
mean,
trying
what
to
do
do it is
you,
become the more desirable girlfriend.
well, what do you
She's not
expect?
doing a
What do you,
Bella where she's going
what
to
kind of
tell
results do you expect that to yield? I get
what
that
I
she's not doing, I get that she's not doing a Bella where she's just gonna kill the competition. Oh, if you're, what kind of results do you expect that to yield? Like, if she's getting
I
most of the
think
attention,
what's going to happen is that she's going to put in her all and then realize that she starts, that she genuinely cares about Penny and Evelyn on a different level, and she just she stops
yeah.
caring about the rivalry like she
See,
did with Ruby.
isn't that better than being, better than the others? Just, having an equal love and relationship for everyone.
Well, that's the thing. She needs to have that competition part before she accepts. How do you think she got to accept Ruby? She
She,
literally saw Ruby as her lesser until she saw that she has flaws, and then it turned into a competition thing. And then she was like, "No, you deserve to be leader."
mhm.
Alright.
Yeah,
Are y'all done
Vice
hash?
has, Vice has a pretty good. No, I haven't gone yet. I haven't gone.
Alright.
Okay.
Your argument.
So besides Neo being almost a must do in every JPDE playthrough, uh, there's kind of a lot to digest with Neo. Like we know, Neo was left abandoned by her parents, and whenever Roman found by Roman, and whenever she was given to other orphanages, she came back to Roman always. But as far as interacting with you though, I mean, come on, Neo is just hook, line, and sinker when you first meet her, and then the text messages start coming through, and those are pretty entertaining. And then we start ignoring her, and getting her mad is pretty funny as well. Don't you like the Roman Neo dynamic that you make, that you learn about? And then don't you kind of like, getting to be Roman's buddy too, almost?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wouldn't say you guys are besties or anything, but you guys become
Yeah, it's like a
Bro hams.
it's like a package deal.
All right.
Romans.
So is
Yeah.
this the end of the argument?
Yes. Are y'all done hashing it out already?
No, we're not done
I-
hashing.
Oh, jeez.
There's no hashtags yet.
Alright.
Neo's Neo's just better a better route, I feel like, than Lysis is.
You know what, Vanwild? I set my feelings what's the word? I set my feelings aside when y'all
You
convinced
put your
me
feelings on the table.
Yang was right here, but you don't see me complaining too much.
Alright,
Here's the thing.
alright,
I'm more
I guess.
passionate than you. I have a fire that is unburning. How do you think I won so many battles on the floor of who is best girl?
Or maybe I'm just a bigger person.
Nah, you're just a littler person.
You just let people walk over you.
No.
That's what.
Yes.
Watch, he's gonna change Yang.
No.
Just to spite us.
You know what, Vonnie, why don't you do that? Despite me, in order to spite me and to spite Luke, so that none of us win.
You
Why don't you-
asshole.
Why don't you put Yang as top, so that
You
none of
fucking nuclear dickhead. You're just
if,
mad that you're losing the argument.
if I can't win, then you won't either, Luke. Put Yang as top, S tier.
You say that, but look at
Do
how
it.
much of the board I won.
I won. Okay, I won
gosh.
Amber. I won Raven.
You didn't win
Wow.
Amber. I got her to stay where the fuck she is.
No, jeez.
I thought you wanted her in D tier.
No, I didn't want her in D tier. I got her in B.
You got her in B?
Oh no,
Oh.
actually, wait, no, I didn't get her. I did want her in D tier, but
Yeah,
you
I
guys
had.
were arguing it, and then it's like, uh, well, she's kind of a homie. And it's like, yeah, she's kind of the homie, so she belongs to the homie tier, but low homie. And then it's like, then you guys wanted her higher homie, and it's like, excuse you.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, the only reason I don't want her above CL is because CL didn't, or sorry, Amber didn't help Penny get, sex organs installed.
Yeah, and also she didn't rape us.
Alrighty.
In our dreams.
Alrighty, guys. This is.
As like as a character, we've been raped twice,
Oh, jeez, you're right. But as you guys can see,
or multiple times. We played the dream more than once.
as you guys can see, this is objective fact. No one can argue. Make your own tier list. I'll.
Oh wait, buddy, I think you probably caused more of a hellstorm now that I think about it.
Oh yeah, you're right. There was some. I did get comments, but
There was some,
Because guess what?
backlash.
I think people are gonna hate it more that Yang is at the top of S. For once I didn't cause the controversy. Cow didn't start the fire.
and
It was always burning since the mouth was turning.
all right, guys, make your own tier list. Share it on Twitter and stuff. But yeah, this is not fact. This is all our respective, respectable.
What are you
Opinion.
talking about? We went through scientific data and
You know how
everything
much,
to make these
dude?
to make this
It
chart.
took us. It took us 2 hours to sort F to D.
I've got notes, okay, and surveys.
But
And it's like the whole time, it's like we've been arguing, like, okay, who's worst dad? Who's actually best girl? Neon Cat isn't that good.
sadly,
Nora makes us really uncomfortable. She has the most personality out of all of them.
yeah.
Lisa Lavender does nothing, but she's still better than Vivette. Andrea is still better. Why? Actually, not but why is Andrea below Lisa Lavender?
Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. Support
Ooh,
Xiao
absolutely.
Luke's Xiao Luke's work. Follow Vanwild's
On
TikTok.
Pixiv and Itch.io.
Pixiv,
Link in the
Itch.io.
description.
He has a Twitter, also a YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, I have a Patreon, or I'm about to have one. So if
In 30 seconds.
if you guys want the fandom to go faster, I'm not suggesting anything, but y'all could give me my
Hurt his feelings if you don't.
All right. See you guys in the next one.